Hi graduates, it's Stella from Meeple University and this is Stella's short and sweet preview for Brett Wilder from Phalanx. King Offa has passed and a new Brett Wilder must be crowned. Recruit, build, produce and invade, for the winner will be crowned Brett Wilder. And let me share you how to become a ruler. Not that ruler. The game plays 1 to 4 players with mechanics such as area influence, action points and dice rolling. The game is of medium complexity. In Brett Wilder, players are controlling one of the kingdoms in Anglo-Saxon England, trying to win the most delks or victory tokens at the end of the game. Players will gather resources, developing, battling, and even paying to attack other players. The round starts with season cards that would affect the game that round, like one would give you extra bonus when you kill opponents, or make the winter harsher and cost you more food to feed your units. So on the player's turn, they take 1 out of the 4 possible actions, then goes to the next player and so on, till all players have done 2 actions, then it goes to the next round. The actions are pretty simple. First option, players can gather gold and food on the area they have units. The food stays on the map. Second, players can recruit in any one city or capital. Third, players can pay to develop 1 upgrade tile on their board and build 1 building on the map. The tiles and buildings make their other actions more powerful, like the granaries for example, gives player 1 more food when they gather. Abbey gives you a chance to score delks, or this tile makes it cheaper to gain future tiles. Fourth is to move. Each unit has its range and each type of border has different movement points needed to go across it, and you can load in boats and travel by sea. And this could trigger battle, and if there are more than 1 player's units in one area. Each unit has its battle dice. Both players roll dice. Swords are hits and shields are defense. There are 2 rounds of rolling dice phase, trying to wipe off the other units from the area. And the attacker needs to wipe the defender's units off completely to win, or must retreat. So, how do you get delks to win? Players need to control areas that contain delks, or completing chronicle or personal goal cards. You can always discard and draw 1 card every round. Or every 3 areas with abbeys that you control gets you 1 delk. Game end triggers after 12 rounds or 12 seasons, or when 1 player is wiped off the board. Then whoever has the most delks wins. Or when 1 player reaches certain amount of delks, that player wins and be crowned Brett Wilder. There are a few events that happen at different seasons. The season goes from spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Repeats 3 times. For example, at the start of summer, you bid to choose the location where the Danes arrive. And at the start of autumn, you bid to move the Danes and neutral players to potentially attack and mess with your opponent's plans. I feel this is quite unique, and in that there is a way to deal with runaway winner. On top of that, there's an option to negotiate and exchange money for the promise of helping to do or not to do things, but it's not the promise that you have to keep. You can specialize pretty heavily with the upgrade tiles. They have quite significant benefit on the direction of your strategy and what actions you take. For example, the Kyo, your weakest units cannot move unless you upgrade this tile, which makes you much more mobile than your opponents. These 2 tiles, they let you recruit in many locations instead of just 1. Repaired walls makes your cities much more defensive. Because you need to feed your units every winter, you need to manage your food on the map and defend it. So things can be pretty brutal because other people can steal your areas or your food then your units go hungry and they die. So sad. I must say the style of artwork really suits the theme of the game, the Book of Kells style. The designer is also the artist. That is amazing. Look at these artworks. And that's how to become a ruler, folks. Make sure you check out Brett Wilder so you can apply these instructions and become a ruler yourself. Thanks for watching, folks. Check out Brett Wilder project page. I'll put the link in the description below. The components featured in this video are prototype, so rules and artwork are not final. You would help us by like the video, subscribe and hit the bell, and comments below if you find this video useful. I also share my board games journey on Instagram. Hopefully, I will see you there too. See you next time.